All right, for this month, I did not get as far as I wanted to. I have a character model, however, he is untextured. Character rig, I guess technically I have a rig because I'm just going to be using the rig that exists for the default character, but the character is not rigged in it, and that doesn't include the hard part, which is weight painting, and also because my character has bits of cloth that need physics applied to that, so I have to figure out how to do that. That has not been done. I do have the character model in engine, which I could do now. This is the most up to date one, which I believe is complete. There's some parts that I need to figure out, like for example, this. It's hard to see because it's white on white, but this thing here is supposed to be chainmail, so I need to figure out how I make this chainmail. I'm just gonna be a plane, and then I need to get a chainmail texture, but I don't entirely know how I'm gonna do that yet. But the character, at least modeled, is indeed done. This is going to be the one that I bring into the demo. He is complete. But there's some other stuff I can still show off that have been added. I think this monthly something that was in the last one is the shader that I have is implemented now. This is gonna be the shader I'm bringing in to make things look more cartoony. And it adds like this dithering effect, and it has this subtle outline, as you can see. So that has been done in this monthly, is another thing that's been done. I have installed some plugins. As you can see, we have the ultra weather system, I think it's called. Ultra dynamic sky and the weather. Ultra dynamic sky plugin. It's fantastic. It means that I can actually have nighttime. I think what I had to set for before was 2100. My game is going to be at nighttime primarily. I'm not gonna have like a updating time of day. I think I'll set the time of day on each cycle, so I don't have to worry about any of that, which it still has, but I think that's more resource intensive, so I won't be using it, thankfully. Also, it's been done in this monthly. Let me change it back because it's just easier to see, show things up. I've started texturing. That's a big part. That's happened in the past month as I've started figuring out textures. As you can see in here, these are some tileable textures. They're still not perfect because I need to make it so they are more randomly spread out. I think texture bombing is something I've been looking into, but I haven't done it yet. I just know it exists. That there's literally like a texture bomb node to make it texture better and not repeat as often. Like you see, there's kind of this. I'm not really happy with this cobblestone floor one. I'm gonna change that one, but I'm happy with these other textures. I like how the light interacts with them. Obviously, there's gonna be more to make this texture better, but I think so far this is a good rough draft. This is good for mood setting. Of course, now that I've changed the textures, the lighting isn't as good. Like, it's a lot darker over here because since it's using global illumination and it went from being white walls to now like dark gray, it doesn't bounce as much light. So I basically am not really touching the lights that much because I'm gonna have to change them based on what the final product is anyways. So like I just have the ones that have always been here. But yeah, it won't be as dark in the final one. There's another plugin I've been using. It's going to this water plugin. It's in beta. It's just part of Unreal Engine 5. I'm planning to use this one so far, at least. I'm a little worried about performance, but you are able to change the tessellation of the water, so it should scale correctly. But I have it. I need some form of an ocean because for me, the tower that the entire game is based off of is in the middle of the ocean, and I want the player to be able to look out and see that. As you can also see in this scene, I'm testing the weather because the weather I want to change based on the cycle. I want to be able to, make it more or less stormy. As you can see, this is pretty. I think it looks pretty good. It's able to form puddles. This doesn't look as great because like this is literally just a color texture, which in the game there would be an actual sand texture, but because this is just like, a scene, it doesn't show that off. One thing that's really cool with my shader is that I have a depth pass, a custom depth stencil mask that changes how the outlines work. And so if I change it to 0, if it's at 0, then you are part of the outline. And the reason that's a problem that I needed the mask in the first place is that from far distant geometry, it outlines like the actual edges of the mesh, which of course looks really bad on far distant low mesh objects. So I have the ability to turn that off, but you still want that for like more complex geometry to sort of give an edge highlight to edges of the mesh, but it just always looks bad on distant things. So this has been added. This took a bit of time to implement, but I'm happy with it because it still applies the like shading and posterization, but it removes the outline. So I have control over that. That's another. It's just another thing that I have access and control over. So I can apply it to like these ones. These ones are at 0, and then I have all these at 1. And so yeah, like far distant geometry, I turn the edge outline off, and it works. And I've had no problems with it, so I'm really happy with that. I'm trying to think what else I added this month. I have like no time. All right, I don't think I have. There's maybe a couple more things I haven't shown off, but I think most of the time it's just been refining things, like making that model and then like working on tileable textures. I haven't really expanded the level at all. It's been a slow week. Gotten sick. I'm sick right now. I got sick earlier during the month as well. It's been a tough time, but I think these are deleted. These aren't supposed to be here. But yeah, this is all I have for this month. Thankfully, spring break is just coming around the corner, and I will be able to get a lot more done since I won't have to worry about workshop. Woo, workshop! Workshop taking all my time. Yes, dude, let's go. Yeah, that's it.